Hi everyone, so I have a very exciting announcement today. If you're gonna hear loads of background noise, it's because Rory's in the jumperoo with Peppa Pig on. I was trying to do this as like a proper sit down video, but he's just not really in the mood for it, so we're gonna roll this way. No, it's not baby news, a girl can dream, I know, I am working on it, there will be another baby one day. But no, it's not baby news, and I do feel like now I've overhyped the situation and it's not actually really very exciting for anybody else apart from me, but nonetheless it's kind of relevant to announce it because it does obviously impact you guys. And that is that I have quit my day job, which is really so weird to say. When I was pregnant, hang on, let me just re-engage the pig. Yeah, when I was pregnant, I was kind of really in the headspace that I would be going back to work. I was really career-minded, but I started to ease off a little bit when I was pregnant. But yeah, I've been at the company that I worked for 7 years, and I've been in my current position for 5 years, and I'd worked really hard to get to the position I was in. I used to go in and work for free at first to get my position, and yeah, I used to work all sorts of hours and stuff, worked really hard, and I was kind of adamant when I was pregnant that I wouldn't leave my position because it'd be too hard to get back into when I wanted to get back into work. So yeah, so even if I left it for a couple of years, it would be really hard to get back into that position having stepped out of it. So yeah, so I was adamant I was going to be back after 9 months maternity leave. Then I had Rory, and just, I don't know, my heart just changed. And I used to work 40 hours a week, and then with a lunch break and commuting, it would mean that Rory would be in childcare for 10 hours a day, which just didn't quite sit right with me. And I know some people choose to have that and some people don't have a choice, and obviously I completely support and respect that. And I really didn't think we did have a choice. You know, I thought I'd be going back to work. Rich was really supportive of me going back to work because I think he was just initially drawn to the money and both being on decent wages and stuff. And I guess he just saw like holidays and nice lifestyle and just thought, great, like she's going back to work. And I did see that, and like part of me was trying to convince myself to go back to work because I would be like, well, Rory will have the best and we'll have a really nice life. But then I just realised that didn't matter if I was miserable, and if he wouldn't be miserable, I think he'd be happy. What? No matter what. But yeah, so I initially put in a request for flexible hours at the place that I work, which unfortunately they just couldn't offer. They weren't in the position to do so. Woohoo! What are you doing? So that got declined, and I was then in a position where I either had to accept returning to work or decline the hours and hand in my notice, which happened about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks. So yeah, so I was given that ultimatum really. Are you gonna carry on? Around the same time, my blog and YouTube channel and just kind of everything that's underneath it, like all my Instagram accounts and my other blog and stuff like that, started to generate an income. And initially we were a bit like, it's not consistent enough, it might not work out, blah blah blah. Rich was kind of more like, oh, this, you could do something, this could be it, like this could be what you need to do. And I was like, no, I like the certainty of a wage, blah 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 blah, that whole logistical chat. And then it just carried on happening. And I know maternity leave so far has been short, but it's just working out okay, like it's working out for the best. So the decision was made between Richard and I that I should hand in my notice and become a full-time blogger and freelancer, which I really can't believe I'm saying because that's been a dream come true for about 7 years. I started my blog like years and years ago, about 7 years ago, and it never really used to have much direction. It never really used to have like a niche or a format. It was just rubbish. And then when hang on, let me just change my camera battery, it's flashing at me. Both my camera batteries have just died, which is really, really inconvenient. You can tell I've been out the game for a week whilst I've been on holiday. So if this is really bad quality, then apologies, but that's why. yeah, so my blog was really samey. I would do a lot of the same content. I didn't really know where, like, what it was. I would always call it a lifestyle blog because I just never really had like a niche for it. And then, like, just before I fell pregnant, I did this e-course where it was all about find a niche, get really specific with it, blah blah blah. And I poo-pooed it at first. I was like, that's bollocks. And I just thought it sounded really boring to keep yourself. Let me give him a dummy. Yeah, I just felt like it sounded really boring to keep yourself stuck to one niche. But this girl is Marina Di Giovanni. I'll link her down below anyway, in case you want any blogging advice. It's actually really good advice. But she was going on about finding your niche and getting really specific with it and stuff like that. And I still didn't really know where I wanted to go with it. And then I fell pregnant with Rory, and when you're pregnant, I think everybody has a point where all they want to do is consume themselves in pregnancy and baby related things. So I decided to stop posting about anything that wasn't pregnancy or baby related, and literally my blog just grew overnight. It was insane. And then brands started reaching out and wanting to send stuff to review, and like, it wasn't like when I first started blogging, I would have done, let me get him. Yeah, when I first started blogging, I would have done anything for a freebie. Like, I know everybody says that's not why you should do it and stuff, but I think everybody likes a freebie. Yeah, I would have done anything for a freebie. And then I fell pregnant and we were just getting so much stuff. Like, this isn't to brag or anything, but it just was insane. Like, I would have to like turn down stuff. And I remember like one day, this is going to sound ungrateful, but I didn't mean for it to be. We got sent so many toys that I was like, where the hell do we put them all? Like, it just got crazy and I couldn't believe it. And I really felt like then it was a dream come true and I was doing what I wanted to do, and we were like cooking on gas and we were away. And then, like I say, just in the last few months, my blog started to make an income, and I don't know, I can't believe it, because I would look at other people and I would think like, I so want to do blogging and vlogging and all of those other things full time, and I was just so envious of these other people. Turn down Peppa Pig. Yeah, I was so envious of all these other people that were like living my dream. And then, I don't know, I think just having the support of Rich to kind of give me the go ahead and to say it was okay to leave my job and it was worth it, and the uncertainty was worth it, was, I don't know, I just feel like I'm living a dream. Like, it's insane. So that's the big announcement really, that I will be a freelancer and a blogger, and I get to use those two really pretentious terms as my full-time job title, and I just can't believe it. Like, it's bloody mental. Like, I feel like I'm living a dream, and I need to pinch myself. At the moment, I'm still working out Rory's childcare because I feel really mean on the childminder, because obviously she was signed up on the basis that I would be going back to work full time, and has already had to deal with the fact that I'm not, basically. And I do still want to use her as a childminder, because to blog and vlog full time, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like he should go into childcare a little bit, just so that I can have a little bit of time just to catch up, especially with freelancing as well on the side. Not on the side, but like as part of like a job aspect. I need to be available in the day, and I'm not always available in the day, like if Rory's in a bad mood and stuff. So having him in childcare helps me to catch up a little bit, and also I think it's really good for him to have that social interaction with other children. Like, obviously we go to groups and stuff, but it's just, I think it helps build his confidence. So I'm just trying to work out with her what she will be happy to accept from him. So yeah, so just really exciting time. But anyway, the point of the video is that obviously it means that things around here will be changing. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be a bit better. Like, it gives me more time to focus some real time on, you've turned the pig off, I've got to put it back on. It will give me some real time to focus on making really good content whilst Rory is with the childminder. But it will also mean that there may be a few more little paid advertising snippets, because at the end of the day, we've got to do it. We've got to eat. So yeah, so I hope you can bear with us. Everything that is posted on my vlog or anywhere else will be 100% genuine. I wouldn't post something that I didn't feel was right or relevant or appropriate. But yeah, kind of, I hope you understand, I hope you stick with it, and yeah, just a huge thank you from the bottom of my heart for liking us, for watching us, for having anything to do with us, because like, just thank you. Like, it's just, it blows my mind, because without everybody that supports us, it wouldn't be possible for me to spend as much time as I now can with my little boy, which just makes my heart burst. Like, it's things like, I know it's a long way off, but when he went to school, I was just gutted at the idea of like it not being his mum picking him up from the gate, like, because we didn't have, like, my mum used to send a childminder to pick us up, and to be fair, I didn't mind it, but for me it was really important to be in a job by the time he was 5 where I could do that, really. So I just feel glad now that he isn't going to a childcare for 50 hours a week at the age of 9 months. I just feel really glad that he gets to spend time with me and we get to carry on learning. Also, like, a big thing for me, just rambling on now, was when I first met my childminder when I was pregnant, she asked if I wanted to hear about his firsts, if he did a first whilst he was with her that he hadn't done yet, like say his first word or walk. She wanted to know if we wanted to hear it from her or to pretend it didn't happen. And that, for me, I was just like, oh my god, like, I'm gonna miss this stuff. And obviously, like, knowing my luck, the 2 days a week, well, he's only going for like 8 hours a week, but knowing my luck, he'll do it all in those 8 hours. But I just thought, I'm gonna miss watching him grow. And I know, like, we'd have the weekends and the evenings, but Rory goes to bloody bed at 5 o'clock and we wouldn't leave work till 5:30, so he'd just be shattered. And at the weekends, like, we have Rich's 2 other kids as well, and like, not saying that that's a bad thing, but it would just mean a lot less kind of one-on-one quality time with just me and him, which obviously we've become really used to whilst I'm on maternity leave. So I just feel really grateful that we still have that time and we can kind of grow together. So yeah, that's my really exciting announcement. Sorry if you thought it was something more exciting or baby news. Next time I will just be really clear that I'm pregnant. And sorry about the really bad quality on my phone, like, I've been really unorganised. But anyway, like I said, I just want to say a massive thank you to you guys for just joining in, and just, yeah, thank you so much. And I will link that thing down below as well about the blogging course. It's honestly really good. Like, if you stick to it, your blog will grow. Yeah, anyway, that's all I've got to say on the subject. Thanks very much for watching, and also, now I have loads of time to do stuff. Touch wood, I hopefully will have more time. Leave me comments on the types of thing you would like to see on this channel. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!